Okay, am I actually? Yeah, I'm actually live. It's kind of fun, so I kind of wanted to try it again. Um, so Phytohydra is something I know from my cube. I like it. Um, start attacking or blocking. 5 for a 3/5. It's not bad actually. Um, me. Fire Conclusion appeared to be pretty good. Induce Paranoia. Counter spell. Meh. Okay. I think Phytohydra is probably the best one here. It is a gold spell. Maybe I should have considered that more. Um, it's kind of fun. Congregation of Dawn is actually a card I like. For each creature he or she controls. Ooh, that's actually kind of good. 6 for a 2/4 though. If it was like flying or something. Or maybe I just take Farseek. I think I just take Farseek. It does seem like there isn't that much fixing, so. Another Dive Bomber. That actually seems okay. Start target enchantment. That seems dangerous. Sky Knight Legionnaire is also good, though. I think I'm, like, completely up to play the Dive Bomber, so I think I'll do that instead of branching to another color, and it seems pretty good, so. Wayfinder. Equinaut. It's converted mana cost X. It did seem like removal was kind of at a premium. We also just have a Signet. I think I just take the Signet, actually. I have like 2 5s and 2 ramp spells. Drooling Grugione is a card that I have played with in Modern Masters. It's quite good. But, I think I probably just want another Signet, honestly. Sagittarius. Reach can block an additional creature. Meh. But versus what? Siege Worm, I guess. This deck is looking pretty similar to what I just drafted. Which is funny because this really isn't the type of color combination that I favor. The other, sure, I like Olgari. Selesnya, though? I don't usually play ramp. I'm trying to decide which of these I think is better. I think probably Siege Worm is better. Although no, I was about to say I had a pretty big issue with flyers last time, but if I'm white, I think that I will be much more resistant to that. Veteran Armorer looked great when I was playing against it last time. Prevent all damage to be dealt. You gain life equal to damage prevented that way. I mean, it's kind of a big game, but is it good? Especially when I have something like Guardian. This is basically the same deck. Just actually in Selesnya instead of pretending like I was. So big ol' Convoke dudes. But yeah, the white should give me more resistance to flyers, just naturally. So I definitely have the ability to do a Black Splash. But I do need some token production, probably, if I want to be ramping these out. I mean, I guess I can always just ramp them out naturally, but I'd rather not. When you can do both. Benevolent Ancestor actually seemed better than I expected. think it might actually be okay. This ability to mess up combat was actually pretty cool. It's not a pinger, obviously, because it doesn't do anything in a standstill, whereas pingers work on the opponent. But as far as combat math goes, it's similar. And it, I guess it promotes standstills a lot more than a pinger. A pinger supports things dying, whereas this supports things living. Yeah, I'll take Congregation. I actually like Congregation. It does seem like white is open. It's pretty cool. I do need the token production to make this work, though. Convoke, enchant. Like to be a really big wall, I guess. Well, this cantrips. It's probably actually more likely to be played by me. Although I guess big toughness isn't a bad thing for sure. Don't think I want this though. Sack a creature to prevent a damage. That does not seem good. Okay, Watery Grave. Oh, V2 Ghazi is not bad at all. Faith's Fetters, though. Faith's Fetters is quite good. I mean, it's definitely between those two. V2 Ghazi is just, like, a lot of value from the land slot. Fate's Fetters, though, is just a lot of value. Honestly, I think I should just take the Fate's Fetters. I really want to take the V2 Ghazi, but I think this is just going to be stronger. The other's pretty slow. Okay, Spectral Searchlight is always a good thing. Gosh, this card, man. I can't believe that they had that. I do like Thundersong, but I'm not sure that it's worth going into red for this instant. I think we just take the Spectral Searchlight and stay more open. Huh. This I don't really think I like. The Garrison, though, between Searchlight, Farsi, Garrison, I could totally probably do a splash in red. Perfect. This is exactly the type of thing I would want. Well, not exactly. It's a little bit early, but early in the curve for a splash card, but if I pick up like a Civic Wayfinder, I think I'll be set. And that's not too much to ask, I don't think. Defender flying in first strike. How strange. I think we just take Screeching Griffin here. This actually is the type of card that's like a perfect splash. Another Farseek? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so now I can definitely splash red. So we have a half color. Oh wait, we have Pollen Bright Wings. This is like my revenge deck for that first opponent I had. This card is disgusting. This deck doesn't really look fun, honestly. But I think it was the one I was supposed to play in this seed. I think. So things I would like, and I'd like an Evangel. What a weird card. I don't think I'd main this necessarily, but I might actually. It seems like it usually just kind of worked out to be an expensive regeneration spell, which is a bit of a shame, because typically they're like trying to do blocks on your bigger creature, and so the faux death touch doesn't really help. None of this is anything I want to play. So I'm a little bit low on playables, especially with all this. It's actually amazing. I don't know if I was actually flooded. I should have actually counted to see how flooded I was. I was only running 16 lands, but it did feel like maybe the format's kind of slow or something. Nah. I mean, it does seem a bit slow, but I'm not sure that that really explains it. Wow, this card seems terrible. I think this card actually seemed fine. I'm not going to be splashing a double red. So I've kind of ended up in a somewhat paradoxical spot, where as far as my creatures go, my green is actually pretty late, so you could be like, oh, maybe green is a splash, but then you're like, oh, wait a second, these Farseeks mean that I actually need green somewhat early to ensure that my fixing works. I guess this is fine. I kind of just don't want to play it because of how it performed. Because I actually just don't really think that that's great. And I don't want to like overcorrect just because it did a lot for the other person. So I need a little bit more stuff here in my curve. Primordial Sage. I would play that. Evangel I would play for sure. I think this is better though. This is like a legit 6. I have a lot of ramp, but I do need more than 11 creatures, so I need to be like prioritizing creatures right now. Interesting. However, while I might be somewhat tempted to be doing stuff like that, there's also just really good stuff in this pack. So I have like Devouring Light, another Pollen Bright Wings, which is kind of bullshit. Elves of Deep Shadow I would have also played. I mean, do I just take another 6-drop bomb when I just said, oh, I need to prioritize creatures? Devouring Light is also quite good, but, I mean, if you land something like this, it kind of just seems like you are going to win. Like, I'm trying to decide if this card, like, overperformed when I saw it, and so therefore I'm rating it too highly, but... Ooh. I did see how well that performed. There is good stuff here. I keep saying I need frickin' creatures. The only creature here, though, is like what? I guess you could say that Scatter the Seeds is a creature, for instance. That's true. Oathsworn is pretty expensive, but this is just... Yes, I know. Prioritize creatures. I wonder if this set is actually skewed toward non-creatures more than a modern set. Because I kind of... Not as strong as this, but I kind of had the same problem last time, too. The problem is, if I keep having all these convoke creatures, I can't actually convoke them out early. So maybe I just, like, for curve, need to take something like Courier Hawk, which is a shame because Dowsing Shaman seems good to get Pollen Bright Wings back. This seems like a decent ramp target, although I have a few. This is a good payoff that could be quite cheap, but I don't think I have the early creatures to support it, is the problem. And then this is just more ramp, and I don't think I need that. So I'm going to take what is clearly not the best card in the pack. Now the question is, do I make the same choice again, or do I just go for the... I think I have enough, honestly, convoke things. I just need more creatures that can help with my convoke. Junk Troller. Put a card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. An 06. Overwhelm is pretty good. I'm at 13 creatures right now. And I guess I do have like some trash that I could play just to just for convoke. I could play this Gatehound. Overwhelm seems too good to pass up. Hunted Troll. 8/4. They get 4 fairies, and it has regen. That seems okay. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. I think we take this. This actually seems to fit pretty well. It is double green a little bit earlier than I would necessarily like, but whenever an aura becomes attached, creates saprolines. The only auras that could really be getting attached are the Pollen Brights, and at that point, I'm probably already kind of doing pretty well. So, I think I don't need that. I think I just take another Ancestor for early convoke and stall for convoke. Okay. Utility creature. Votary of the Conclave seems incredibly mediocre. It is something early for convoke. Commando seems pretty good, but obviously requires my splash color. I think that's actually fine, though. I think it's enough better. Fury Shield's possible. Dromad seems terrible, so I guess I'll take the Fury Shield. I actually am kind of over my, ooh, Dowsing Shaman I probably will play. So, some stuff here is definitely getting cut, because look at what I'm at. What are the worst things? Like maybe I don't need this. I don't know. I don't want to cut from creatures immediately when I can cut from non-creatures. but I just need all this. So. I actually ended up with 18 creatures. That's not bad. So. I probably can't cut from creatures just fine. I think I might actually legitimately want all of this. The only thing that I'm like a little meh on is Congregation. If I had to cut stuff here, what am I cutting? Reaching Griffin. Maybe I don't need both Courier Hawks, since I actually did end up okay on creatures, I think. Troll seems good. Dancing Shaman seems good. Maybe I don't need both Commandos, actually. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana producing things. So I can probably definitely get by with only 16 lands again. So that's cut 3 still? Gosh. That almost makes me tempted just not to play these at all. And then at that point, do I need red at all? I don't think so. Gosh, that ended up kind of strange. This becomes much more stall to cast Convoke cards. And then we, like, cut Congregation and call it a day. Well, let's see. Wojak Apothecary isn't amazing. I kind of want one more creature. Wonder if I could play like 15 lands with this. Because I have literally 5 mana producers. I only need 2 for 4 of them. Okay, I can probably see that. So then I bring back, like, Legionnaire. Play 15 lands. Oh, I also have the Garrison. Yeah, okay. That might be greedy, but I just have so much of this. We only need to play one of these. That's, oh, I need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think it's definitely a forest. Both signets produce green. Okay. This might be a bit greedy on mana. We'll have to see. Okay. I guess the one problem is that those are in there because I need to ramp. This is not amazing, but I think it's fine. Since I don't actually have white for these. Okay. This needs white to work. 2/1 gains flying. Okay, white. It's not white. And I can't quite cast it. Okay, I'm getting a plains next turn. So, what will I cast? Probably the Dowsing Shaman, right? Just because it's the biggest. None of my stuff is really matching up that well with this. Okay. Ooh, that might change my mind a bit. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is 8. So I'd need 3 creatures on the board. So I think I need to add creatures to the board. Oh, I can't really, though. I can't cast 2 of these. So in that case, I'll just cast the bigger one. Okay. Okay. So I can't attack through this. So I think I just have to add to the board. And consider it good. I'm fine with drawing this plane, so I don't need to try to do anything about that. Source controller put that many cards. Whenever a source deals damage, that source's controller puts that many. Okay. Interesting, actually. Fine drawing the planes. Okay. Siege Worm, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could cast this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could also just cast 2 creatures. I think we just cast the 2 creatures, because this will just get cheaper. Okay. And this. Okay. Am I fine drawing Siege Worm? Yes, because it attacks through everything. This actually does not, unfortunately. Okay. He, of course, gets to decide if he wants to mill me, unfortunately. Okay, I don't really want to draw that, though. So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Convoke mana. It doesn't really help that much. How much more do I need to Convoke? Just 1? Okay. Set an upkeep stop. Because I don't need Signet. He's going to mill it anyway. I don't really... Well... Actually, Boros Garrison, I actually wouldn't mind. Because it does mean that he could get through. Okay. Don't want that. So we are going to swing with the Siege Worm. I'd actually kind of like to get milled right now, since if he finds Pollen Bright, then that's like excellent for me. How much more do you need? 2? Okay, take like this and this, I guess. Okay. Mill me. Okay. Faith's Fetters would be good, but I'm not going to get it. He will mill that. Yep. Hunted Troll. I don't actually think I... Well... They actually don't line up terribly. Oh, I didn't play the Garrison! Oh, shit! Oh, I didn't play the Garrison. That was actually a huge Dang it. Hex. It's not a card I know. Destroy 6 target creatures. Are you serious? That's really good. Do I want to draw Hunted Troll? It is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is going to kill all my creatures next turn. So I think I will draw it. Okay. What if I just attack with everything? And just let the bell tower take 4 or mill 4. He can block 1 more. So he blocks probably the Dowsing and takes 3, 8. That's not that good. Huh. Okay. Well, let's not be an idiot this time and play this. I can't believe oh, I'm in attacks, right? I think I actually do that. Go ahead. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. That seems like strange blocking to me. Okay. Do you have tricks? Nope. Okay, so I mill 2. And mill nothing terribly interesting. Play this. I can't believe I forgot to do that last turn. And go ahead. So you being at 5 is better than I expected, honestly. I really thought this would block here. I assume Hex. Oh, he's killing his own bell tower, huh? I would have thought he would have killed the Entrancer. Well, that actually seems really good for me then. Especially because him blocking means that... I don't really want to... Because the problem is, if I do this so I find something good, then he'll just mill it. So, I think I just let it happen. I'll mill that. Okay, so... So you get your dumb fairies, and go ahead. I guess I can actually use this to, like, save it from the mill. But the thing is, if I, like, ever get back to it... have been good too. Okay. This is really helping him on his mill plan. Impulsive research. Okay. What is this? Okay. Really? Okay. That seems ambitious. I will draw this. Okay. You must have something, clearly. Bounce. Bounce would be pretty good. It was bounce. Okay. I tapped. No. Well, no, I did. I did tap wrong. I can't shuffle my stuff now. I am actually getting a little bit scarily low. Undeath. Okay. I guess that's fine. Problem, of course, is now he can infinitely regen it. Well, can't now. Oh my gosh. Well, this board just changed dramatically. He did so many things. Drawing that doesn't do anything, that's for sure. That, well, it's actually a really good card, doesn't do anything right now. That does nothing. I think I'm like dead. Man. Well, that's good, but the problem is anything that I draw that's good is going to get milled. This being tapped, I mean, you know what I have. Doesn't really do anything. And I'm down to 8 cards. He mills me now. Okay, so that does give me a chance to dig. The problem is I'm just about to die to mill. Shit. This is not good. Okay. I guess I'm just showing in my library. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Okay. Well, I kind of thought that was going well, and then it massively shifted. What do I need against him? I guess this is the classic issue with Selesnya, is that your removal is often suboptimal. Gaining life I don't think is useful. Fury Shield I don't think is very useful here either. You don't really have any big creatures. Another Courier Hawk might actually be okay. There's that frickin' Hex, man. I think I sub an Ancestor for another Courier Hawk. Okay, this is fine, actually. Don't need to stop right now. Go ahead. Okay. Okay. So I'll have a chance to drop that this turn. So we do this, and bring that back. Okay. Choose a basic land type. Each land type you control. Each land becomes that type until end of turn. Interesting. I don't really want to trade, so we just do that. Because next turn I'll be getting this, so that helps. Okay, the Sphinx is not good for me. That, however, is pretty good for me. So let's go ahead and play it. Okay. Loses defender, untapped target permanent. Okay, interesting. I would like to have some green. That'd be cool. Let's go ahead and say you can't block. Lose the mana. Swing here. We could do this very slowly. So it like ramps? What a weird card. So I don't want to play out too many creatures, because if I play out too many, then he'll get to Hex and kill mine. So I probably like don't, and not have to kill as many of his own. So I probably actually just like don't like play more creatures right now. Lurking Informant. Okay. So I will just keep pecking at you for 2. Strands of Undeath, huh? Okay. probably pitch... Probably pitch Pollen Bright Hunted Troll. Green. Oh my gosh. This is a little absurd. Because I'm just not working fast enough, honestly. Transfer, okay. Green, green, green. I actually don't think I play this. I can't use it. I guess I could pump him a little bit, but it just like lets him know when to mill. I honestly don't think it's worth it. I'm going to assume that you're going to block today. Yep. Luckily, I just kill it, but it does slow things down. Oh wait, he didn't block. That has to have been a mistake, since he gave it flying. Ribbons of Night. Shit. Deals 4 damage, which is exactly enough. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. That was, like, my only thing. And he got to gain life. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna lose, honestly. I can't seem to draw any green. He's milled 3 forests. I don't even have that many more, I guess. How many am I playing? Like 7 or something? Plus the lantern. Plus both signets. He milled another and a signet. I mean, really soon I'm just not going to have any green sources. He milled another signet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's milled 6 green sources. My gosh. And he's going to mill me for 4 a turn. And I'm actually just dead to this, essentially. He has 2 of them. Okay. It is actually kind of cool to see that a mill deck is viable. I really like mill. I only have 9 cards left. I'm just dead to this. Yeah, I was dead. Okay. That was really frustrating. A single green source there could have been pretty useful. This looks fine, actually. Okay, don't care too much about that. Okay, I wish I had one of those. Go ahead. So next turn I'll have 4, and I probably just play the Griffin so I can get on the board. I think that's probably better than the Troll right now. Wayfinder. I wish I had one of those too. No, I think I still just cast. Because I could play like 3 Searchlight Farseek. But I think I need to get on the board, honestly, so... This is probably going to start doing stuff, so his board's going to be developing. I don't think I can sit back and just like double ramp. Especially, I mean, like if I had a ramp payoff in my hand, that would be a different thing. It's interesting that he didn't need the mana for anything. Okay, let's go ahead and swing. Let's Searchlight. And Farseek. Okay. I actually don't have that many more Farseek targets. I was surprised at how few I had there. Okay, I'm assuming you're going to use this for this. Let's swing. How much mana do I have available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can't like cast 2 things, so I guess I'll just cast this. Just casting flyers. So I do have Overwhelm. So in the air next turn, I could do what? 5 plus 6, so 11. Not quite lethal. Getting close though. It'll be lethal next, like the turn after. So that's kind of why I don't really want to play Hunted Troll right now. Because giving him air blockers just doesn't seem very good. Okay. And you could convoke out something pretty big here if you want. Looks like you're going to. What is it? Guardian. Okay. I have one of those as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this will stop up the ground for a while. Yeah. Oh, this is a mana ability. Can I have to do it first? Okay. Because it doesn't actually target, it's choose a player. See, if I recall right, an activated ability is a mana ability. If it has no targets, could add mana to your mana pool, and isn't a loyalty ability. Okay, so theoretically I have lethal this turn. I can hit for exactly 11. 5 plus 6 is 11. This is a sorcery. Oh my gosh. What is wrong? Why did I think that was an instant? Overruns are typically not instants. I don't think that loses me this game, but it was really dumb. Watch, he's gonna have something. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is exact. So we do block. But I mean, I do just have lethal in the air. Okay, let's actually cast this time. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was dumb. So was there anything that was bad against him? No, this actually seems good. It seems I did not end up picking up just randomly one of those deal 1 to everything. Just too bad. It would be pretty good against him. Fury Shield? Nah, I think this is probably just fine. I guess Dryad's Caress actually would probably be pretty good. Because it counts both sides, if I remember right. Right? For each creature, yeah. And he's making a ton of creatures, so it would probably actually be okay. On the draw, but I don't think this is good enough. This is worse. This is still not great, but nope. So he mold to 5 and topped. I mold to no. He mold to 6 and topped. I mold to 5 and bottomed. It's not great. I do need to draw land here. Land, land, land. Oh my gosh. Okay, I had 3 draws for lands because of the scry. Okay, so I missed 1. Let's just go ahead and do this. That does help. And then I can Farseek. Well, if he's not doing anything, then this is probably actually okay. I should be able to do 2 things this turn. So Farseek. Get mountain. Okay. That was actually an okay comeback. And he's stuck. Golgari. Probably won't be dredging that. And Griffin. Okay. Okay. I don't really want to give him blockers again. Maybe this card just isn't very good. I mean, I just don't need to do it right now, because my board is fine. And his is terrible. I mean, this is bad for him, but I really don't have much sympathy after last game. Oh no, he found his green source. Now I have no sympathy. Wayfinder for a forest, I bet. Indeed. Okay. It would be pretty good on Hunted Troll. Well, let's go ahead and attack. And now I will cast it. So my intention is to overwhelm next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'd really like to keep up. It's a region. I guess we'll see what happens. Well, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. That is really unfortunate, actually. That was a really good draw for him. So if I 3/3 everything... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's just gonna tap everything. I can't believe that I gave him four creatures and then he dropped Glare of Subdual. I think I just have to stop the event. This stops activated abilities, right? Yeah, okay. So I think I just have to stop Evangel, because otherwise that's going to get out of hand. They'll still be able to, oops. I overtapped. It's actually fine. Actually, it's just actually fine. Because I'm just going to cast this too, but... Gosh, that was so bad. Because now they're just going to be able to tap, like, everything all the time. So how do I undo my error? Yeah, you can tap everything, don't worry. I don't know that I can, actually. It's going to be really hard. I'm going to say that that card is excessively bad against him, since it all... Oh my gosh! I'm never going to be able to attack again. Right? Do I have anything that answers this? I don't think so. Do I have anything that... Oh, if he's going to be swinging, though, that changes things a little. Well, no, he'll still have 4. He's not going to attack enough ever to... I think I just have to scoop. That was terrible. So we're pulling Hunted Troll, like, full on. Dryad's Caress is actually good against him now. Okay. He got stuck on lands for so long, and I still lost that because I gave him the freaking creatures. This hand is fine. Mold 6, keep, and top. Okay. Yep. And let's swing. And let's Searchlight. Did I play land? Yeah, okay. I have that too. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Convoke, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for non-convoke, so I really just have to play armor. Not the most exciting play, but I'll be able to do stuff next turn. Siege Worm into Pollen Bright is probably a winning strategy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I can cast Siege Worm regardless next turn. Okay. Okay, that's actually not a bad draw, because it guarantees I can Pollen Bright too. Well, we should attack with Courier Hawk first, since it is vigilant. Now we Siege Worm. Me. Choose a player. I have to look up the definition of a mana ability. Apparently I've forgotten. This shouldn't use the stack. You... Great. What do you have? Oh, okay. Gather Courage, huh? That doesn't scare me. Go for your turn. MTG Salvation Wiki. Mana ability. Let's see if I was completely correct. Some activated are mana abilities. An activated ability is a mana ability if it meets all the following. It doesn't have a target, it could put mana in the pool, and it's not a loyal. Okay, I said it like verbatim. So, this is not that player. Yeah, there's no targeting. Oh, I didn't play the fucking Garrison. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? It's because I don't want to do it at this time that I normally do. And so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can cast this instead. But, seriously... I like delay it so that I can get the most out of it, and then I forget that I haven't played my land. It's frustrating. But, completely my fault. Me, please. White. Plus, I was thinking too much about mana abilities. You, please. And garrison. And pull this forest back, please. Okay, so next turn I can do the thing that probably would have closed the game out. I assume you are going to maybe... Do you want this swamp? Because if you do, that's actually kind of scary for me. He does, which means that he probably has a black card in his hand that I haven't seen. I wonder what it is. Okay, Phytohydra, I guess, is holding this off. Okay, that doesn't really bother me that much. Watch, now he's going to Glarus of Duel. No? Okay. I would have just lost it. Both literally and figuratively, probably. Glarus of Duel's so good. Me, please. Chant this, please. Wait, did I actually just overtap? Wait, did I have enough to do it last turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... no, because the garrison wasn't down. Okay. So it doesn't really... Well, not that way. That way's stupid. That way will work. Oh, well, I didn't attack with the hog. Actually, I'm not playing very well. Oh my gosh, that's what the black was for? So me messing that up was actually totally relevant. He wouldn't have had the black for the putrefy. Okay, well now we can just cast Sage, I guess. He wants to dig through his library a bit. Don't blame him. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't do it all. So let's just do this. And let's get the damage that I missed last turn too. If that damage ends up mattering, I will be very sad. Okay. Evangel's okay. What I don't want you to find is Glare. Glare would be a problem. So you drew the Evangel, you play the Evangel. It's a good card. Okay, so now we're going to Pollen Bright you. How much mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I can't actually Farseek too. So I will be. Pollen Bright on you, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got 2. You have something relevant? You have 1 card in hand that you have been holding on to for a while, to be fair. Okay. Bramble Elemental is not that scary. Okay, let's see if I can undo my errors. Okay. And Farseek. Wow. Keeps crowning at strange times. Doesn't want that. He does want that. Shit. So he could be down like 5 life and I would have 5 additional attackers. That could very easily have lost me the game. Okay. Let's see how we top deck, I guess. So he can tap 4 things. He definitely plays it here. Okay, ooh. What can that do? He's gonna tap 4 things. So he taps like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I attack with these. That's 12. That's actually lethal. Did I actually undo my mistake? Wait, how much do I need for this? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That was a really good top deck. Didn't really deserve that. Yep. Is your last card in hand also relevant? You were holding on to it for a while, so it could be. Fog. Could be a fog. The only fog... Okay, good. Is Guild Pack Festival, or the one that I have that's an X one, which actually wouldn't have done it. He didn't have enough to pay into it. And Festival of the Guild Pact, I would not say is a good card. So had he been running that, that would have been very unfortunate. Well, that was very sloppy play, but I just got away with it. Let's do better in the 3rd match. A triggered mana ability does not go on the stack. Yeah, I really don't think that, let's see, MTGO, Spectral, Searchlight, stack? I mean, that's a bit broad. If it targeted, it would be a problem. Is anyone going to address whether there's actually a bug? This is a mana ability, but can I activate when another player is asked to pay mana? Well, that's actually an interesting question. I think the answer is no, right? So the step says... I usually think of it as mana abilities can be activated, but I think it actually says you can activate mana abilities. In practice, it probably just never matters, but I guess there are some situations where it could matter. This looks acceptable. Okay. Okay, That's not really what I want to see. What I want to see is a land. What would be even better is one of my 4 2-drop ramp spells. I guess really at this point it's similar to draw a land or a ramp spell. Guild Mage. Okay. That is not what I want. Okay. Go ahead. So this is draw a card, and that is discard a card. Okay. Presumably you swing. Yeah. The only thing I can think of, not knowing the format that well, is Devouring Light. I'm not going to Devouring Light that, so okay, that's good. Okay. So draw or discard. Neither. Draw 2 cards, enchant a creature as flying. That's solid, actually. Huh. It's good. Okay, you attack, and I literally can't do anything else, so... Yep. Yep. Okay. I was a little bit actually surprised that you swung last turn. Okay. Dismisser. Okay, so I'm not going to get to draw land next turn either. Unfortunate. Okay. Go ahead. Dismisser was really good there. And he, of course, has a ridiculous amount of mana, and I have 3. Not very good. Okay, blocks. Block here. Use that. Yep. So I have to discard, huh? That's how this is going. Okay, and we discard probably the... Oh, well, I don't really want to show him the Overwhelm, so I guess the Sage. So I'm taking 2 a turn, but he is drawing cards. He can start making me discard, but it doesn't really matter that much. Yep. Do the exact same thing. Okay. That's land, so, I mean, that's something. Can't complain about that. he has 7 cards and so much mana. What? No shit. I thought we were in blocks. Well, I don't think it matters, but I just took 3 damage I didn't need to take. And I think that probably actually just puts me dead. Okay. I don't really think any of this is good against him. Oh wait, Festival of the Go Pact is the X spell. Maybe that's the only fog then. I don't really think any of the rest of this is super interesting. I guess it's possible that, like, maybe commandos are good. I'll do it that way. Troll ended up being, I think, playing a lot worse than I expected. I guess I keep this. The mana's fine. That's not something I'm going to sneer at right now. Okay. Do need things that aren't land, though. Okay. Nothing I can do on 3 or 4. This is kind of what I was afraid of. That I wouldn't have enough early creatures to actually be able to convoke things at appropriate times. Stinkweed, yeah. Fake life, death touch. Nothing I can do with 3, so go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have 6 next turn. So I can just, like, play Equinaut, I guess. Not sure that's very good. Oh, that card is good. Yeah, I think I just play Equinaut. No, I think I played this, actually. If one's gonna die, it's probably better that this one dies, because I have a better chance of being able to, like, target creature. So if I played the other one, of course, it wouldn't have gotten hit by that. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we just play Equinaut. I don't really see too much point in doing anything else. Go ahead. Okay. I have not been able to keep anything stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can just hard cast Guardian. Honestly, if you're dang it. If you're hard casting Guardian, it's probably a bad thing. Okay. So, I mean, this would be a great Pollen Bright target, but the Stinkweed makes that very difficult. Okay, now it's not a very good target for that. Okay. That's 7. Okay. Actually, kind of would have thought that a Dimir deck wouldn't really want that. But I mean, I just have to play this, right? Go ahead. Okay. So I am going to have to block. So I guess we block here and here. Take 2. Okay, then he gets it back. He has really had some nice tempo plays here. This is the only one to choose. Now you replay it and kill my Equinox. Yep. I think I'm just dead. Let's see. So next turn, I can play like one thing. I can play this. Then I block this, and take 4. Nah. Wow, that was demoralizing. Okay. Something I don't quite get about this format yet, apparently, but